name is Roberta Reeve and I'm a Technical Manager for AIC Services, which is the professional services arm of the Agricultural Industries Confederation. There are 5 of us technical managers within the services team, and we cover a wide range of services for our members, including provision of trade assurance schemes such as FIAS and TASC for feed and food, ESTA for seed, and FIAS for fertilisers. We also provide management services for the Feed Advisor Register and forage analysis assurance, and sustainability programs such as credits purchase for RSPO palm oil. We organise events such as the annual AIC Agri Business Conference and develop industry-specific training and guidance, and basically offer support where we can to members and scheme participants. My particular role is as scheme manager for FIAS, the fertiliser scheme, and that involves working closely with our certification body to make sure that the FIAS standard is maintained and audited. The FIAS stands for the Fertiliser Industry Assurance Scheme. So FIAS was developed as a result of concerns about fertiliser safety and security, accidents and deaths that happened through poor safety practices, such as the Toulouse explosion in France in 2001, and misuse of fertiliser by terrorists. For example, most devices during the Troubles in Northern Ireland were actually fertiliser-based homemade explosives. In 2004, a security operation known as Crevice uncovered an Islamic extremist terror plot to plant explosive devices at locations such as nightclubs and shopping centres. 600 kilos of ammonium nitrate had been purchased on the basis that it was for use on an allotment. So as an alternative to further legislation, the UK government supported an industry initiative to ensure that the safety, security and traceability of its fertilisers meet defined requirements. AIC Services was asked to manage this process. So FIAS was launched in 2006. And this collaborative approach continues to this day, with FIAS led by a steering group which consists of stakeholders from industry, government departments such as Home Office, DEFRA, Counter-Terrorism, Department for Transport and HSE, as well as other relevant bodies, including NFU, Red Tractor and Road Haulage Association. We also have a FIAS working group who ensures the practical application of the FIAS standard. FIAS covers the whole supply chain of fertilisers, from sourcing materials right through to delivery to final user of the product, for example, a farmer. This includes manufacturers, blenders and packers, as well as those businesses involved in storage and handling, merchants or sellers of the product, either in person or online, and transport and haulage companies. Businesses range in size from one-person, single operator merchants or hauliers, right through to multi-sited companies and large product manufacturers, and they're situated in all areas of the UK. FIAS also covers the assurance of fertilisers intended for use in agriculture, horticulture, forestry, amenity and commercial use, but not those packaged for home garden use. Currently, we have 470 businesses who are fully certified within the FIAS scheme, and this equates to about 680 sites across the UK. There are a further 212 non-FIAS businesses who are audited by a FIAS member where they need some additional services. These businesses are audited by our scheme certification body, which is Kiwa Agri Food. So Kiwa is approved and accredited by UCAS, the UK authority, to audit compliance to the FIAS scheme. And the team of auditors who go out to businesses are experienced in the fertiliser industry and have regular training in auditing techniques and with industry updates. FIAS businesses are audited annually. It is unlikely that an explosion of the size and nature of that in Beirut could happen in the UK, although we should never become complacent. Ammonium nitrate, which was the material in the Beirut explosion, is a very good fertiliser as it provides nitrogen to growing plants, and it's used widely all over the UK and the world. It's an oxidising agent and a hazardous material, but if handled correctly, it can be perfectly safe. The UK and Europe have many controls and regulations in place regarding ammonium nitrate and other hazardous materials. For example, there's COMA, Control of Major Accident Hazards, ALART, risk assessments, and a legal requirement for positive release testing on every batch of ammonium nitrate made to test the material's resistance to detonation. This DRT test involves attaching an explosive charge to deliberately abused ammonium nitrate. All of these controls have been developed for safety and security based on the type of accidents or terrorist acts mentioned earlier. And the fertiliser industry takes its responsibility for stewardship of this material very seriously, and FIAS provides a means to ensure the supply chain is in compliance with those controls and regulations. FIAS audits show how the fertiliser industry assures its own stewardship of ammonium nitrate alongside regulatory compliance. And in turn, this provides confidence to the authorities and to the public that robust good practices are being followed. The material in Beirut had not been handled correctly and may have been contaminated, making it unstable. And Beirut sadly demonstrated the potential outcome when things go wrong, poor practices are followed, and complacency creeps in. Businesses can look on the AIC website for general information about the scheme, the FIAS standard itself, and information about fees. For details, I would recommend speaking directly to the staff at Kiwa, and they will ask for information about business activities and size, explain how the certification process works, and help to complete an application.